Good afternoon. So I put it on the hairline. Now my hairline on fire. So this is the bulk of what I have. Okay. Tony the Tiger would say these flakes are not, they're not great. That part. Once you know your purpose and calling that God has put into your life. Morning. Well, afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah. Telling you, during the times that I'm able to sleep in, I take that opportunity. Sometimes you need that extra recharge. Self-care is in full effect, as well as wash day as well. Again, I'll explain. Yeah. Whew. Get into some exfoliation. I love absolutely how pearlescent that this is. I don't think I've used this since last year. Literally. And I can't even tell you when. This is a facial exfoliator by Bior. This is the rose quartz with charcoal. The charcoal is really good for the skin already. There's a great multitude of benefits for the skin. I still kind of wanted to find that body wash that I found in TJ Maxx that was in the big 32-ounce pump to try it again for you all. At the time I tried it for the first time, I hadn't even thought about I hadn't even started a YouTube channel. And so now for me, it's just a matter of going back through with my favorites that I forgot about that aren't the conventional brand, just to see if you all like to see them and to see if I would still like them. Get that off my lips, like we ain't eating this. Whew. I gotta wash these hands. And I'm going to use a facial scrubber to take this facial scrub up another level. So on one side it's dual purpose. I love dual purpose products. So this is the softer side. This is the more exfoliating, more abrasive side. So being I'm using a facial scrub and I'm going to use this side, the exfoliating side, I had to be a bit more gentle, and I'm going to add water to this as well. Let's talk about this scalp. Let's really. That's got to go in the wash anyway. Since I braid this down, these braids look super old. And I've done these less than 2 weeks ago, I believe. I have a bit of flakage around here. I did not have that until, I'm not going to show the label, pink moisturizer, not the brand that, for those who have natural hair and have grew up using, not that brand, just a different one. So I was getting ready to go and do my business for the day, and I go to do my prep, and then go ahead and put on my wig with the braids in it that I've just done. If you haven't seen that, got you covered. I go to put on the pink moisturizer to moisturize everything and still try to keep my edges intact, which you see they need some milk. Okay. I go to use this pink moisturizer here and it starts burning. So I put it on the hairline. Now my hairline on fire. and then I go to look at the ingredients, and they have alcohol as one of the ingredients. Fun fact, if you want to know exactly how much of a particular ingredient is in a product, check to see if it's one of the first 3 to 5 listed in the bottle. If it is, that means it has more of a quantity and amount of that ingredient than the rest. From first to last, we'll show you how much of an ingredient is in a particular product reading the ingredient list. Yeah, I learned that a while back. I said the other day in a video that I would at least try to give this a week. That ain't been happening. Okay. It's been itching a whole lot. We are going to definitely take this down and do an intensive scalp and hair treatment and get rid of these little flakage action, which is clearly from this pink moisturizer lotion drying across my hairline and then leaving that white cast and flakes. And it's like the more I try to get it out, more comes right back up. I'm just like, you know what? Old thing, you know, throw the whole cornrow base away. We finna do it over. There's that. Let the unplaiting and unbraiding begin. So, this is the bulk of what I have detangled. Residue, which have a whole lot of those flakes I had to brush out. I can tell you this, my hair feels a bit softer. I think that's attributed to how I prepped it the last time. But I definitely need to steer clear of the pink oil moisturizer when I have scratched my scalp. And definitely need to return back to my deep conditioning treatment over my scalp, which I'm going to do next. As you can see, with this head full of hair. Ooh. I'm going to do a co-wash as opposed to a shampoo, because I don't want to strip the natural oils in my hair, which is what shampoo does. And those sulfates really do it. But if you're allergic to sulfate, it'll show up in your scalp. Which is why I use a whole lot of sulfate-free shampoo. Like, otherwise, it's like, frosted flakes in my scalp. Not the kind you eat, okay? You know, Tony the Tiger would say these flakes are not, you know, they're not great. That part. So, I'm going to get my oil of choice. And I'm not going to really go through the detailed step of it unless you guys want an updated version of my anti-itch scalp treatment. I'll link you guys to that. It does need an update, by the way. And conditioner of choice, oil of choice. And I'm going to let it sit on there for a while I occupy myself with other things for my self-care. So since I don't currently have any shower caps and I'll have to re-up, I'm using a grocery bag. Lock in this moisture for this treatment. And I'll see y'all in a bit. So I've had this on for almost 8 hours. I decided that I'm going to sleep with this overnight for the maximum effect of this really deep treating, deep conditioning my scalp and my hair. It started off itching as I was applying that mixture on, but then within 2 to 3 hours, the itching has been non-existent. I feel a few here and there, but for the most part, it's gone. I've had to wipe around my hairline and where I've firmly tied it, but I'm going to sleep with this towel on around me and cover up my pillow so I don't mess them up. And in the morning, I will see y'all and show y'all the result of me washing it out and getting this back braided down. This has to go. I think I got a few more bits here to dry out of my hair, and I will see you guys a bit later. I'm just gonna wrap this up and go to bed and talk to y'all. Finally at the stage where I have braided down my hair. Take a look at that. Now, the parting might not be as straight as I would like, but at least it's going to lay flat. This is the fit. I gotta find another saying. This is it. This is a matching sweatpants, I guess you want to say, at home loungewear set. Pants are long, so there's that. Yeah. This video has actually been recorded over the last couple of days. And it's definitely been challenging. One thing I've learned that has made things challenging, both for me to finish this vlog and to just get the energy to do it on all levels, physical, spiritual, mental, whatever the Lord has called you to do, because everyone's got a gift at something. Most people would say, no, I don't think I'm gifted at something. You are. If you don't know what it is, now's a really great time to be like, hey, God, can you tell me what I'm good at? I'm not. And just proceed from there as to why you feel like you don't have a calling or a gift. Because once you discover it, you're going to need to be committed to it. You're going to need to come back to the fact, even when it's hard to continue to do it, when it makes no sense to anyone else, you're going to need to keep your purpose in the back of your head for the reason as to why you need to continue. And that was something that's been challenged the last couple of days. That was challenged. Once you know your purpose and calling that God has put into your life, and He makes you fully aware of it, and you are working in it, and you are growing in it. You're becoming the best version of yourself in it by pursuing it. Your foundation is going to be challenged when you commit to God's purpose in your life. However God chooses you to carry it out, your foundation will be challenged. The construction of where you're starting is going to be challenged. What I want to leave with you ultimately, and how this really relates to self-care, is you need to take care of your temple. What is your temple? Your body, physical body, your mental health, mentally and spiritually as well. I would do it, and I'm just throwing this out here. I have a relationship with my Creator. I have a relationship with the Lord. Not religion, relationship. That's really the only reason why I'm able to continue doing this. I love it. I love seeing your comments, your interactions, how it impacts you, because that's the real reward. When everything else comes into play, that's great having those material rewards, but my reward is seeing it impact all of you, really. And so when the foundation of what I do here, which is teaching you to take care of your temple, many people call it self-care, but it's really taking care of your temple in more than one way. It's not just smelling good, but it's also here, maintaining what keeps you in a very level-headed space of your mental health. That means setting boundaries. That means saying no. That means not overcommitting to tasks that you know you don't have the capacity for. That means taking time to thoroughly make sure before you make a great decision that you're weighing all the outcomes. With me, to just when you have a relationship with God, you have to definitely make sure that, okay, is this something you want me to do? There's so many multifaceted, so many layers of self-care, but ain't nothing wrong with the external part. I love that part, but I also love sharing other ways how you guys can take care of your temple, head to toe, body, mind, and spirit. Pass the test, and it's on. I'm going to end the night with folding some laundry. Not as much as I had hoped, but any progress is good progress. I'm one step closer